Whoa, welcome to Drinks with Ron. I'm Ron. Oh, apparently I did hit play on the Joe Walsh. I decided it was time to switch up the platter. Shit's been going to shit. We need to switch it up. Can't hear this party going on upstairs. It's wild and crazy. Girls doing girl things. And I'm downstairs doing old man things. Listening to Joe Walsh on vinyl, drinking a home-brewed beer that pours right out of my wall with my asbestos tiles. I mean, if this was the 1970s, I'd be the fucking king. But the king has run 2/3 of the triumvirate of taps dry. Cream ale's gone. Now the White House honey ale's gone. All that remains is the Get the Fuck Out Stout, which is out of nitrogen. So let's see what she's got. It's actually, no, it's got CO2 mixed with the nitrogen. It's such a weird reaction. I was probably dumb to pour one that large. I might as well get my dollar ready. It should be ready to go to the Todd fine bucket. The Wrath of Todd. Yeah, this was a bad idea. I just poured a really large dark beer and I've got nothing to say. You can believe that. Hubba. Yeah, big mistake. Fuck. There's a nap in the offing. This one's never gonna make it. Oh, penis. This one's never gonna make it to air. I'm just spent. You know what? I'm gonna concede defeat. Dollar to the Todd bucket. Now I just gotta figure out what to do. I don't know, man. This whole thing with the microphone on my phone being used by another program. Like, motherfucker, I've installed every program. I've done wiped it back to factory settings, bitch. Penis. Bountiful penis. Amen. That's one of those references that doesn't land well enough that I really shouldn't be using it. Simpsons movie. You know, Flanders is bountiful penis. Amen. Bountiful Joe Walsh on the platter. I think this is gonna do it. I think this is gonna turn me around. At least send me off to bed. Smelling like roasted oats. Oh, it's gonna be a violent night. Violent. Dark beer and my lower intestine do not get along. It's gonna be very flatulent. Like, if I were a horrible person, I'd eat some ice cream and just, I don't know, we need to open up all the windows preemptively before I went to bed. I farted a couple weeks ago. Woke myself up. I'm not sure that's it. It was like brap. It sounded like one of the, like a 1930s trumpet player. There was some jazz up in there. It was flatulent, my friend. I don't know why that brings such a sense of accomplishment. It's like, I did that. I created that. You know that death cloud that floated around and made people choke and gag? Well, that was me. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's almost a superpower. It's like it's a low-grade chemical weapon, right? It's a thing I can do. Like the superpowers. Don't worry, send me in there. I'll smoke them out. Oh no, they won't stay in there long. Yeah, dark beer and pork sandwiches last night. It's terrible. I do, however, feel for the dog, because he will come in the night and get under the blankets, and sometimes he's burrowed up by my ass, and he will take one in the face. A month or so ago, that happened to the poor little fella. I dropped one, just violent, like thunder clap of, terrible, like biblical biblical plague level flatulence. And it was right in his widow face. And you know they got that dog smelling where it's like amazing, like, oh God, that's gotta be. He actually just he got up, he ran out from under the blankets. He's only done that like twice. But that time it was, oh, holy shit, what was that? And boom, gone. Like, I ain't blaming him. Good, I already paid my $1, right? Okay, we're good. We're gonna have fun with that. I don't know. Me and Todd go hit up the strip club with these crisp bills. Nielsen ratings. I took. They sent the bills preemptively. That's stupid. I mean, I said I got a check. First they sent the cash, then I took a survey, then they sent a couple more bucks, then they sent me a radio survey promising me $5 if the house completed it. House didn't complete it. I completed it because I don't know. It was we had a similar assignment in broadcasting school, so now it's like fun to me. And I used to be a radio guy, and I wanted to try to sandwich the Levitards podcast into there, see if I could get them a bonus rating. But yeah, I got my $5, and I posted the check and was like, yeah, getting that money, son. A buddy of mine said I would just keep the cash and never do the surveys, which was like, hey, fair enough. They send the cash out first, hoping that's a dick move. You don't send me the cash for the job well done and expect that I'll then do the job. I didn't ask for the job. In my case, I asked for the job. I've done Nielsen probably 5-6 times in my life, and it was back in the day. Oh man, it was easy, just fucking Cubs baseball. I'd go to somebody's house, but I wouldn't cheat it, man. Like, I'd go to my buddy's house and I would make him put the Cubs game on the big screen, even though he didn't care baseball at all. But it was like, no, I got to write it down on the Nielsen ratings, and I'm not gonna fucking lie about it. So we got to turn it on. But my buddy, a different buddy, said they used to have a thing in the mall back in the day, and he said basically ratings people would, hey, you have a Coke, and if you want to sit down here and answer some questions for us, we'll give you some couple bucks, and are these jeans cool or are these jeans cool? And they said he did it one day, did it enough that he made enough money to buy a CD. And he said, I remember thinking, I wish I had skipped those surveys and just stolen the CD. and I thought, man, that is. So I guess you got the perspective to come up with that revelation out of the experience, which makes it worthwhile. And I'm sure, knowing him, it was something relatively hairy, like probably early 90s, late 80s. Yeah, I'm sure it was very hairy. High stuff back then. Even the alternative scene, there's some hair helmets on them boys. Got Joe Walsh with the tasteful 70s hair and the goggles. I don't so much care for the mustache, but I do love me some Joe Walsh. This album, let's say, $1.98. I got it. This is one of my all-time record steals. Fucking love this album. Got some free time. You like to get a little Walshy, go look him up. This one is, I fucking love it. Front to back. Fantastic. So, before I go ruin my marriage with flatulence, I should probably shut her down and sign it off. So for Drinks with Ron, I'm Ron, having already paid into the Todd Fine bucket, signing off.